Hello, tankers. How's it going? Hello, Mr. Ram. How you doing today?
Hello. I'm doing well. It's another Friday. I still feel like every day just feels like the stream was just a few days ago. These weeks are flying by.
Time does fly when you're having fun.
But hey, we have a lot to cover today.
We do.
Um, I think we just dive right into it, and we have quite a bit of giveaways as well. Not going to say just yet what we're giving away, but I will say we have 14 items to 14 winners that will be doing some giveaways. Tankz0rz, can we put into the chat the giveaway link, and we will call out our winners.
Way ahead of me. KB's got me covered.
Yeah.
But before we jump right in, how about that cool little trailer we just played? I like the little crack of the neck.
Snap. Yeah. The commander.
Cool stuff. Alrighty. Well, we have a lot of stuff to cover and a lot of giveaways. So go ahead and click on that link. Give us your Wargaming ID and you'll be eligible for all of our giveaways today. Why don't we go ahead and kick things off here, Mr. Bam?
Yeah. So we got a nice head start going on our Year of the Dragon new season. So don't forget to keep working on those season points and work toward those high level rewards. We have our new annual challenge of celebrations that can reward you with up to 2 brand new tanks, all the while we celebrate our big 10-year anniversary. And this is a celebration very much like the reward of the T-34 Calliope as part of our resolutions year-long challenge, our new annual challenge of celebrations all about the 10 years starting this year. So too soon to tell you guys just yet what those 2 brand new tanks will be, but yeah, new challenge for you guys to look forward to, more seasons to come in the year of celebrations.
I saw someone make a mention that they missed the cool new trailer. Don't worry, we'll roll it again just for you right at the end of the stream. So stick around.
Stick around. Speaking of celebrations, we had the release of our brand new Celebration War Chests. If you guys haven't checked this out already in our store tab under the War Chest category. These were war chests specifically created for our anniversary event and with a lot of added cup of pizzazz. And you've certainly been seeing a lot of that pizzazz because we've seen a lot in our socials and the Discord channels. A lot of you have been very lucky with some of your drops coming out of the war chests themselves. So if you haven't done so, this is a 4 gold war chest available to you guys, 500 gold a piece, and various bundles that can, if you want to buy 5 at a time or even I think 20 at a time, maybe it's 25. Check them out, like I said, in our store tab. I'm not done yet. Next week is the big anniversary itself, so we have a lot to cover in terms of anniversary sales, more events, and we have an ongoing the Big Ten community event where you and the players of the full World of Tanks Modern Armor community work together to earn yourselves the brand new Lago M38 and the T-34-88. Collectively, you will need 85 million points to complete this challenge. Earning points just requires you to deal about 1,250 or more damage in any number of battles, destroying any given tank in a battle, and even surviving in a battle. And I believe just as of this morning or today, we unlocked the M38 Lago already because you guys already hit that astounding 10 million points in the community event already. OKB saying 13 million and counting so far. Fantastic.
That's a lot of points or great community effort, together.
Getting those points all together. Yeah, you guys will be done in no time. Also ongoing, this kicked off just this past Tuesday. Hopefully you guys had a chance to check it out. Our big Lucky Sevens event. As noted before, we've been working on a lot of new events battles, trying to deliver you guys more opportunities to play the game outside of just the random multiplayer or co-op battles. So Lucky Sevens debuted this past Tuesday. 7v7, Tier 7, all classes, with our original, the OG nations, when we first launched our game 10 years ago, just US, Germany, and the United Kingdom. with 7 maps, because 7 is the big lucky number here. The OG maps as well, including Malinovka, Mines, Cliff, Westfield, Sand River, Mountain Pass, but we did include the brand new map, of course, too, Azure Coast. This is also 7 minutes long, go figure, with no respawns. And we did couple this a lot with some new challenges for you guys. And I want to stress something because, and I know it's going to come up in the chat once I say so, you guys have been asking, you know, and you're curious if we're ever bringing back or thinking about ranked battles to certain capacities. And so it is very much on our mind, and we're thinking about, you know, the significance of what was important to you as the players of ranked battles in the past, and how can we think about incorporating them into our new event battles initiatives now. And so think of the Lucky Sevens event as kind of the first approach with ranked battles. The challenges that we have tied to it are more or less akin to the same structure of challenge and rewards that we had in the old ranked battle system. So if you guys were asking and looking for ranked battles, you know, check out Lucky Sevens. This might appease your appetites a little bit. And plus, it is a lot of fun. We're seeing a lot of players jumping into the game modes themselves and just enjoying a good old Tier 7 team destruction brawl. But yeah, some of the, to go alongside our challenges with the Lucky Sevens event, you can also earn points based on your position to earn even more goodies. And those goodies would include war chests, premium time, boosters, camouflage, and plenty more for everyone.
Nice little goodies to keep you rolling.
Keep you rolling and keep you right into the next 7v7 matchups.
Mm-hmm.
And I know there are, in fact, 7 maps in there. My first, I think, 3 battles, I somehow ended up on Cliff all 3 times. I'm rolling with the Tiger 131 myself. And just kept getting the same map. I guess I wasn't so lucky.
Did you go and check the map weights just to make sure, Mr. Bam?
It's an even spread. It's an even spread. Up next, also just, you know, as part of our big celebration and anniversary here, anniversary sales. We have some changes to the Tank XP to free XP conversion. 1 gold will net you 40 free XP as opposed to the standard 1 to 25 conversion rate. We have various cosmetics at a 50% discount, and this does include tank skins. Equipment is 25% off. We have various boosters and consumable bundles available in the store. 30% off researchable World War II tanks. And premium tech tree sales. Gold and free XP options are available across both World War II and Cold War, and these sales on various tanks will refresh on a weekly basis. And then, of course, premium time sales are available too that you can pick up in our store tab as well. This week, we also kicked off the new Earn Challenge for the King Dragon. This started on Tuesday. You were all asking about it because why wouldn't this have felt kind of appropriate as part of the season pass? But we wanted to make this its own specific Earn Challenge for you guys to work toward. So the King Dragon, this is the Type 59 Tier 8 Chinese medium tank. And this will be running through until March 4th. You will need to earn 250 points in total to unlock the King Dragon into your collection. And along the way, you can also get the Cinnabar skin. That's the new tank skin for the WZ1224. Year of the Dragon garage gear, and various other rewards. To earn points for the King Dragon Earn Challenge, you will need to deal 1,000 damage or more in a given battle. That will net you 1 point. Dealing 1,000 or more damage in a dragon tank. We have various dragon-related tanks in our game, of course. The Dragon Type 62, the King Dragon, Gornich, or the Keelan. Any of those that you can deal 1,000 or more damage will also net you a point. Damage an enemy with fire, because what dragon doesn't breathe... who doesn't like a fire-breathing dragon, of course? We have a few select fire flamethrower tanks in the game, of course. Those can get you some extra points. And blocking damage, just a mere 375 damage blocked will also get you a single point. So hopefully you guys are working toward that. And if you don't, like I said, if you don't already have the King Dragon Type 59 into your collection, here is a good way for you to work toward it.
It's a fancy little red tank. I've always liked the King Dragon. Maybe it's the golden barrel with the little dragon at the end, you know?
Right. Let's see here. I guess we are ready to talk a little bit about what's coming next week.
So that was all this week. Now we got more exciting stuff for next week, Mr. Rams. That were you telling me?
We always have exciting things, or at least we try to provide the exciting things.
All right, let's hear it. What do we got?
All right, time to party on some more. I almost read this just verbatim here. Yes, we are coming up next Tuesday is our big, absolute 10-year anniversary. 10 years ago was our launch day itself. Trying to think back of all the various big releases the game had. We shifted our branding title of the name itself. We started as the World of Tanks Xbox 360 edition, as that was the only platform we were on. Then we were just World of Tanks at a certain point when we got onto the Xbox One, as well as the PlayStation 4 platforms. We changed the Mercenaries, Modern Armor, as we are now. I think my favorite release, and just in terms of new things that came out into the game in the past, man. The Modern Armor is certainly my favorite. I have been dying for a long time to include modern era tanks into the game itself. It should be no mystery. I've said this plenty of times before on stream, and players know. Actually, I didn't even think about it. I'm wearing it on my shirt right now. The Abrams tank is my literal favorite tank in the whole game. So I was always excited by the premise of finally going toward the Cold War and bringing in some of the modern day age tanks. I don't know what your thoughts might be, Tankz0rz. Favorite release?
It's almost an Abrams.
Almost the Abrams?
And so it's a little leopard on here that I got.
Nice.
It's hard to pick and choose, but I think I also have a soft spot too for the Modern Armor, right? Because we added a whole bunch of new tanks, right? And what's not to love about? Yeah, it was a big update. What's not to love about more tanks, right? So. Yeah, we get to add cool new tanks like your favorite Abrams, But
yeah, besides your favorite update, do you have a favorite memory of the game, or even with Wargaming itself in the past 10 years? You're at least getting close to 10 years being with the company, yes?
Yep.
You're 9 and some change.
9 and some change. Almost there. We're almost there. One of my favorite memories here. I don't know. There's so many, but I've always liked the MRE stuff. Getting to
going on stream.
Yeah, going on stream MREs. And recording our developers eating MREs and all that fun shenanigans. So that's always.
And it's funny. I only just. My first time having an MRE with you was just this past holiday stream.
Right.
Never had one prior to that.
I never ate one either. I was there recording it, right? But I was never part of the fun per se. But yeah, that's one of many. I'm sure we could reminisce and figure out some more fond memories here. But we'll save those for our next stream, yeah.
For the next stream, going over all the memories.
I'll jot some down on the notebook, and we'll come up with more.
Now, I'd love to hear from the players as well. Like Goliath Games here, he's been 10 years next week. He'll be hitting his 10-year anniversary with us. What's all of you guys what is your favorite memory just with this game itself?
What about do you have a favorite tank that from an old but goodie favorite tank?
Only because the T-127, I know it's a tier 3 Soviet tank. It's a premium. I enjoy that one because that was still to this day the highest tanks destroyed count I've ever gotten in a single game. I've never gotten past it, so it's always been a little bit near and dear to my heart, and I'll always remember I was playing on Cliff as the last surviving player on my team up against 7 enemy tanks. note that this was very fresh when the game launched, so I think a lot of people were still kind of new to the game and learning. So I had a bit of a skill curve ahead of them, but that was such a rewarding moment for me. Like I'm literally talking about close to 10 years ago that moment was. But I mean that's just if I'm going to the OG original release. So yeah, T127, 11 kills in a single battle. I have not beaten that record since then.
I think one of my favorite things here has to be, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the Freedom was our first premium tank, wasn't it?
The Freedom was our first like hero premium tank.
Right.
Yeah.
So that one had I like that one a lot. One that I found myself playing a lot, other than the Freedom, was the Fury tank. So
yes, yeah.
Fun stuff.
I'm kind of seeing some of the comments go by. Petty, finding IRL friends who played this game and just the excitement of getting to tier 10, getting your first ever Radley's medal.
Oh yeah, what was your going down to tier 10? What was your first tier 10 you got?
It was the Patton. I just a bit of American line bias, right. Just kind of moved my way through the American medium line. Actually, I did start on the quality assurance side of this game too. Before we even launched the game, I remember really enjoying the heavy line first, and I thought that was going to be the line I'd go in the retail game. Just because I had a really good moment when I started to really understand and learn the game better. Going up against my colleagues in internal testing, I was in the T1 heavy. This might have been at a time it was not quite tuned yet, but this is when I learned, oh man, heavy tanks really bounce shells like it's nothing. I was impenetrable in this internal match that we had. So that was always a golden moment that I recall, and told myself, oh yeah, I'm going to be a heavy tanker through all of this.
You made it. You found it. You're the heavy tanker guy.
Yeah. So I was making my way to that T110 E5. And then, I don't know, Patton is very iconic, so I kind of shifted my focus toward that way.
Right. I think my first tier 10 was probably the E100, if I'm not mistaken, and then the mouse shortly after.
Nice. I was about to comment. I see Grolsch in the chat, GWE 100, and then the E100. I did eventually. I wanted to really get good with artillery back in the day, and the GWE 100 was the one that I decided to go for, and I still love it.
The Hummel was my favorite. Middle of the road arty.
The Hummel.
Yeah, German. All right. That was a nice little trip down memory lane. But what else do we have to tell the players here, Mr. Bam?
Yeah. Okay, so we got ourselves, I'm catching up on the notes here, a new, the MBTB unlock. You got a bit of a sneaky look at this tank earlier just this week. And here it is. Look at this beauty and its Raider skin that is going to be getting distributed. So anyone with an account that is older than 7 years, you will get both the tank and the skin for free. Here we have it on screen now. If you have an account that's just 60 years within the game, you can find this in the store for a 90% discount. If you're at
60 years.
Did I say 60?
I think you said 60. 6 years.
Here's to another 6 decades, everybody. Now you can get your discounts. Awesome. 6 years, 90% discount. Like I said, I feel like just yesterday we had our last stream, and now here we are 60 years later.
Oh.
Still on stream and looking young as ever.
Yeah.
So really quick, if you have an account that's 5 years old, you can find it for 75% off. 4 years, you can get it for 60%. 3 years, 45. 2 years, 30. And if you are new within just this year, 15%. If you are less than a year, there is no discount to the tank and skin.
What's the secret to your 60, 80 year veteran of this game? It's the rations, isn't it, man?
It's the MREs. They're doing their job.
Awesome.
Petty, if I'm still here in 60 years, fair play, my body. Quick note, though, on these, for those of you hitting your anniversary and wondering about the discount for the tank and whether you get it for free and the skin or not, just note that if your anniversary lands at any point during the event, so say if your anniversary is coming a little bit later down the line, you will still be considered to have hit the anniversary if you happen to log in a bit early. So as an example, like if my account was 7 years old on February 20th, 2024 of this year, but I log in on the 14th, I'm not technically at 7 years yet, but we'll consider you to be at 7 years, and you'll get the free tank instead of the 90% discount.
So just a little bit of leeway to let you get in on the fun. That's nice.
Yeah. Oh, and then all accounts will also be getting 3 of the Celebration War Chests and the 10-year garage gear. We have a new garage gear prop coming in. I don't think that came out yet. I think that's probably coming out on Tuesday as well. But that will also be added to your account.
And then you said that they got, sorry, the 3 Celebration War Chests and then the garage gear, the 10-year garage gear.
10-year garage gear, cool. Yeah.
Awesome.
I misread it at first. That's why I kind of tripped over my words. And I was like, oh, then you get 10 garage gear prop. No, it's the 10-year garage gear.
Awesome. Then we have, was it Anniversary Destruction mode, don't we?
Yes, a new challenge up here. Anniversary Destruction, starting on Tuesday as well. Destroy 3 or more vehicles in any number of battles, and this will reward you a random drop. These drops can include 35,000 silver, enhanced hole patch kits, or enhanced med kits, and 2 repair kits. You could also get ×4 vehicle XP boosters, ×10 commander XP boosters, and a new dueling toy tanks garage gear.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
We don't have an asset for that one, do we? Because I forgot what the...
Don't. Those are like little RC versions of the tanks.
Little RC tanks, yeah. Right. I believe they're animated.
Cool.
All right, really quick, because I did see it in the chat earlier, players wondering, like, are we going to be talking about this new Cold War tech tree line that you guys know we said is coming in this season, the German light tank Cold War line. Too soon to give you details. I'm going to stress that right now, but we do have a Cold War light tank premium that I think would be of utmost interest. And I think we have something to show you guys.
Roll the tapes.
Roll the tapes.
There we have it. What do you think, Mr. Bam?
Yeah, the Martyr VTS1. This will be everyone's first taste of the Cold War German tanks coming into the game. This is a Western Era 2 light tank. Comes with excellent mobility and a very high top speed. Take note that you can go the same speed both in forward and in reverse. Great accuracy and gun handling with its 105 millimeter gun, which makes this light tank fill a fire support role. It hits just as hard as other classes, so it's not to be underestimated based on its class. It is a mix between a light and a tank destroyer. As I said, this is the first Cold War German light tank premium to give you a taste of what's to come later with the Tech Tree line later this season. And in any case, we have an active giveaway going, and I know we kept our lips a little bit tight here on what the giveaways will be. Tankz0rz, let's punch into the chat that giveaway link one more time. Well, we'll probably do it a few more times, quite honestly. Sign up for the giveaway. We will be giving away many things on this stream toward the end, but we will give away 2 Martyr VTS1s to 2 lucky winners.
Awesome, awesome. Go ahead and enter this link if you haven't already. If you've already done so, you are all set.
All right. And like I said, we'll go ahead and announce the winners toward the end. We have 14 giveaways, 14 winners, 14 giveaways. We announced just 2 of them. Up next, well, we are approaching Valentine's Day next week. I think I missed the name. Someone said that their 10-year anniversary lands on Valentine's Day. So we do have a new challenge up. Just earn 3,500 XP, and this will award you a random Valentine emblem or inscription cosmetic you can apply onto your tanks. And then we also have a login reward also happening next week. All you have to do is log in, and you get the Fel Imperator 2D Commander added to your account.
I forgot to show us our pretty little picture here of the Marauder VTS1 here.
The Martyr, yes.
Or sorry, the Martyr. I can't read. Sorry. And our image of our crew member here.
There he is.
The Fel Imperator Commander.
One of our original mercenaries release, where we had a lot of 2D commanders. Former co-workers and current co-workers too.
Let's see. It is time for our shoutouts, Mr. Bam.
I'm ready. Are you ready?
2 seconds.
2 seconds, everybody.
We are ready. Alrighty. Go ahead and I'll kick us off here.
Go for it.
We have in the WZ 1224, we have Petty 360 with a max damage in a single battle of 14,281. We have Demir Lynx with a max combined assisted damage of 5,636. We have CZ Deslot with the max block damage in a single battle of 9,310. Then we have Himalayan Salt with max XP in a single battle of 2,054.
Very nice. Penny goes, "Oh, it's me!" He got the shout out.
You got the shout out.
Up next in the Highlander 116F3. Up first, we have Chow Vagabond. Max combined damage in a single battle of 11,567. Horion 19 with max combined assisted damage in a single battle of 10,676. Then we have Jordan McD 44, max blocked damage of 15,780 in a single battle. And lastly, Mr. Moose with max XP earned in a single battle of 2,222.
And last but not least, we have our milestones here at 100,000 battles. We have Tilich Beamer, Valid Carrot 27. And then at 110,000, we have Arkham 111. And go ahead and finish this off, Mr. Ban.
At the 120,000 battles mark, we have Arask Bernard, East Van, and Bullet 771K. And lastly for today, at 130,000 battles, Michael 2611. Congratulations.
You know what we say around here, Mr. Bam? That is a lot of battles.
A lot of battles.
Congratulations to everyone who who showed up on our shout outs page this week, and you'll be eligible, or you're not eligible, you will be receiving.
We'll see about getting you a private war chest because you're in our showcase. No, you will be getting one.
We'll be getting you some private war chests.
We have a few more things in our showcase this week as well. Our metal showcase, and we have a few garage gear showcases to show off too. I mentioned it last week that we wanted to see your guys' Year of the Dragon themed garages, and we got quite the fun and hilarious collection to share this week. But let's start it off with some of our metal showcase this week. These are players who got sniper medals. Top 3 in each tank to have earned the most sniper medals. So circling back to the WZ1224, we have As Frank X with 14 sniper medals, and Himalayan Salt and Theville 73, who earned 10 sniper medals. Congratulations to you three. And then in the Highlander, earning sniper medals, we have Lamara 7 with 35, Ruhu with 33, and Powers Nads with 30 sniper medals. Congratulations to all of you. You also will be receiving private war chests.
Awesome.
All right, Tankz0rz, before we move to the next segment here, are you ready to run us through and show off some of these fantastic garages?
I'm ready to rock. Is that what you're asking me, Mr. Bam?
That is what I'm asking.
All right. If that's the case, then we are ready to rock. So let's go ahead and start us off at the top here with this wonderful image brought to us by none other than Aquatic Soul 82, and this is the WZ111 Quillen Gorgonich in the back left, and the King Dragon on the back right, adorned with so many dragons here. I love it. You got the fiery dragon, celebratory garage gear here, and then we have the emerald dragons in the front.
Spot on for the dragon theme, that's for sure.
Up next here, what do we have, Mr. Bam?
This next one comes from us to us from Chewy Badge, a PlayStation user. This is their flower festival, getting the cannon in there to put out some confetti. And yeah, got the firework display kind of going on in the back and some of the other food booths. Another fantastic garage display. Thank you, Chewy Badge.
Alrighty, next up we have an image here from Sunshine Girl. A little mistake. There we go. Fix it, no problem. We have pandas. We got our nice little doggo.
We got the Lucky Cats back there.
Lucky Cats.
I think that cannon must be quite popular. I think players like the little confetti that fires out.
Oh yeah, it's a well-timed image here with the confetti.
Yeah.
Nice. Awesome. Next up, what do we have here, Mr. Bam?
So the next one here is from Crazy Devil 66748, an Xbox user. And this is their Tier 10 Lunar New Year Party Garage.
Very nice. I like the little symmetrical layout that they have here in the back.
Yeah. And
then the next two here are we're just making a little shout out because we thought it was very very entertaining.
Really quick. Yeah, so these next two are very entertaining, and these are submitted by very familiar community contributors. I see Petty in the chat. Pandas are great, and not to outshine Sunshine Girl here, because we love the pandas and arrangements she had in her garage. But Petty, I guess you just had to one up that, did you?
Let's take a look at Petty's image.
Let's take a look here.
That's pandas.
That's a lot of pandas.
That's, what we say here all the time. That's a lot of pandas. That's a good one, Bam.
I didn't even pick up on the googly eyes on the.
Yeah. I just saw it right now too.
The panda army rise.
Awesome. Thank you very much for that. Gave us a nice little chuckle. And then in a similar spirit here, we have an image from our friend here, Goliath Games. And his is confetti cannons away.
Mend the cannons.
And we don't have a perfectly timed image here, but I did click on his stream and I saw this live. All the cannons fire at once, and it's just a giant confetti party in here.
Confetti raining down all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Thank goodness that doesn't that just quickly disintegrates before it lands onto the ground. Because imagine the poor janitor that has to sweep up and clean up all that confetti.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think about that. Wait, do you have a janitor in your hangar in your garage here?
Maybe some of those 2D or 3D commanders that are just kind of sitting on standby for now. I'd probably have to hire a WoT. I think WoT would be a great cleanup crew commander. No?
Yeah, I think I do like how you're thinking there.
Do you see where I'm going with this? Oh, yeah. This was my very awkward segue. Let's do the giveaway link one more time for our next two giveaways. WoT, the 3D Commander, 2 lucky winners will be receiving WoT added to their garage.
Awesome. So maybe you too can have a WoT janitor crew guy here. No, he's not a janitor. He's a wonderful bear.
He's a wonderful bear.
He's a wonderful bear.
Dino sees us. Use a flamethrower tank to clean it up. I mean, yeah. That will get the job done.
Real quick. Alrighty. I think that brings us to our dev Q&A section, doesn't that, Mr. Man?
Yeah, let's go ahead and dive into some of your newly submitted questions this week.
Alrighty. Refresh the page just in case. Alright, we're going to go ahead and start off right at the top here. First question. When entering battle, can you please change the loading screen as such? It currently reads, capture the enemy base or destroy all enemies. Is it possible to make it read, destroy all enemies or capture the enemy base?
Yeah, I guess that's really much been a unchanged, objective text that we have on screen. It's always been capture the enemy base and then destroy the enemies. Yeah, I mean, we could just emphasize destroy enemy tanks or capture the base. It's a small thing we can think about.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Next question here. Could the wheel tank mechanics be taken a look at? When they break, they feel that it could feel a little different, a little better. A little improvements can be made whenever brake force is being applied.
So I saw this question go by, and I wanted to pick it out because I also want to ask the player base, because I feel like we haven't really gotten wheeled vehicle specific questions about existing wheeled vehicle like tanks and their mechanics. Most commonly, I see a lot of asks on requests if we're going to be seeing new wheeled vehicles come into the game. Not addressing that. That's still something being worked on internally and thinking about. Nothing to announce right now. But I want to ask the player base, like, does something feel different about the wheeled vehicles that this is coming up now in certain ways? Because what I will say, as we are thinking about and trying to develop more wheeled vehicles into the future, we are working on a tool for better tuning of wheeled vehicles. And so this would be a great opportunity to also address current wheeled vehicles to just better play behavior and gameplay overall. So, but I am otherwise not aware that they have like a braking problem or steering feels a bit laggy.
Okay. Let's see. Next question here. Is there any chance that we'll be updating the ammo quantity soon for certain tanks, such as the Needle, Rheinmetall, Panzerwagen, or the E25? Some of these rapid fire tanks can run out of ammo quickly, and especially in lower tiers, it'd be nice to give them a little bit of extra ammo.
So I did reach out with our lead tank designer. This is something that we will take a look at and update where it's needed. No ETA of when that might be, but it is something at least on his mind. And then really quick, circling back to the wheeled ammo discussion, just because I'm seeing comments go by, they spin out too much, the physics feel a bit odd, and just very hard to handle. Yeah, I guess that's the way they always have been. I can talk with the tank team and see what we could do in the near interim. Otherwise, like I said, it might be saved better once we have a good tuning tool for it. But I appreciate the feedback on it. Make them more like a proper skid steer. All right. Anyway, go ahead, Tankz0rz.
Next question here. The MVP and team results screen rarely reflect the performance of players. Is there anything in the pipeline that we plan to do to address this?
Okay, so this has come up a number of times, and I do have an active ticket, and we have designers investigating this as we speak to look into this a little bit further. What I will stress is right now, the MVP screen and the scoreboard on the post-battle results screen is in fact accurate. The leaderboard, there is no like someone's ahead and it's because the game is bugged out or anything. That's not the case. What is going on is there's information not represented on the screens that would help clarify why some of these players are in higher positions on the scoreboard. It's a hidden stats known as combat action points. And I shall stress that this is not intentionally meant to be hidden. It's just something we need to think about and design. How do we better surface that information to you guys? And what this is, the combat action points, is a set of base level XP awarded to players when they are engaging in close combat. There is a max threshold of how much that you can get from this, but this absolutely is making the difference sometimes of why you see a discrepancy of like, hey, wait a second, I dealt more damage, or I blocked more, I spotted more, and that guy that's one level ahead of me on the scoreboard doesn't match my numbers here. How does he have more XP? We found out that has to do with combat action points. So that is something we are taking a look at, and we'll have something to share with you guys into the future.
Awesome. Next question here. I like this one here. Can we please get more commanders with specific voiceovers? For example, the Jolly Roger 3D Pirate Commander has the best updated voiceover. I laughed the entire time.
It's, yes, always an ongoing topic of conversation. And anytime we seem to release a commander, it's in terms of affordability and scope of trying to deliver other content and work. Our audio director is always trying to fine tune and work on other things. So we can't always prioritize that every given 3D commander or even 2D will get a full on voice over. But we do hear the players. Jolly Roger was a great example where we first released him without a VO. But we heard you guys, the community, and during his next release, I think this was just last Talk Like a Pirate Day, very appropriate, when we gave Jolly Roger that VO, which, yes, I agree, is very fantastic. So yes, you can expect more commanders in the future, existing ones and brand new ones getting VOs. Just a matter of time. Who would be your pick for an existing commander right now that should absolutely get a voiceover? Does anyone have any votes? Oh, Petty, Jolly Roger 2D commander needs VOs too. I'll pass that along, actually.
Zeus, Steven?
Steven!
Yes. Mrs. Claus, Grim Reaper, Krampus. Well, these are all good suggestions. I don't know why my first thought was the Bogatyr commander guy.
The Bogatyr, he was the 2D commander, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Viking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonder what he would sound like, I guess. That's why I thought of him first.
Sean Connery. The T-Bear says Sean Connery. We have a Sean Connery commander?
Who knows? So, not that I know of.
Anyway.
Right,
hey,
see.
really quick.
Yes.
I know we have about 10 minutes left here.
Yep.
I want to announce one more time. Let's put that giveaway link in here one last time for players. Last opportunity to enter your gamer tag if you haven't done so already. Let's announce what the last set of giveaways will be that 10 users will be able to get a hold of onto their account.
All right, what are they getting, Mr. Bam?
We're going to be giving away to 10 players for the 10-year anniversary 10 Sergeant War Chests. That's 10 Sergeant War Chests per player. So that's actually going to be 100 Sergeant War Chests that we're giving away across 10 players. So just as a reminder, this active giveaway will announce our winners toward the end after our Q&As. We're giving away 2 of the brand new premium Martyr VTS1, the German Cold War light tank, 2 WoT the Bear 3D commanders, and then to 10 users, 10 Sergeant War Chests.
That's a lot of, I've never said this one before, but that's a lot of war chests.
That's a lot of Sergeant War Chests.
Alrighty. Let's,
Sinster, what did I win? Nobody won yet. Nobody won yet. But I bet you might not win.
Just because you said that, wow, he's going to win. It's going to look rigged. All right.
It's going to be a different Sinister, I know it.
Next question. Would it be possible to continue looking into getting rid of or adjusting the damage penalties you get in co-op, or at the very least disable it if there's more bots than players on the team?
So there is no damage penalty that we apply to players in the co-op mode. We did originally have something like that when we first launched it, but we did pull that out from the co-op mode due to community feedback, because we understand a lot of this had to deal with our new player efficacy. This is a whole combat efficacy in which if you're a new player joining the game, the enemy bots themselves in co-op mode will actually deal a little bit less damage to you as a new player. Plus they take a little bit longer in their aim time, as well as a little bit of an accuracy debuff, as well as co-op bots will also try to deprioritize new players as primary targets and follow more veteran players in there. But yes, at initial launch, when you were attacking or being attacked by bots in co-op mode, there was a bit of a penalty. And we understand that, players had voiced like, well, if I can't deal enough damage against these bots, I'm not getting a good return of silver. So we heard the community and decided to roll that out. So there is no damage penalties in co-op mode for like any player currently.
Next question here. Do we have any plans on releasing the American Yo tanks anytime soon?
Not in the schedule yet. I would be curious, what is it about the Yo tanks that are very attractive and exciting to the players? We know our PC counterpart has them. Is it the fact that there's some added treads onto these tanks? Is it the kind of the new track mechanics? That when you get hit and you lose a track, that you still have extra treads to kind of keep you going. Always curious to know when we talk about new tank lines, Petty, they just look funky. They look cool.
I had to guess, it's definitely part of the track mechanic.
The track mechanics, yeah. So figured as much. So we are aware of them, just not on the schedule just yet.
Next question here. When will we get YouTubers as commanders in the game?
No, stop asking this question.
All right. Next question here. Can you add an undo feature when you add a commander to the wrong nation tank by mistake? It's happened to this person numerous times, and they're wondering if there's any way to be able to undo it, especially if they haven't gone into battle with it.
We'll take a look at it a little bit, because I have seen that one come up a few times already. The whole idea behind an undo is, specifically regarding the refunding of gold currencies, and requires additional tracking of information that we currently don't have. Not to say that this isn't something we can incorporate. It's just dev time and thought of when we can do this. It requires some new commands between the client itself and the server to read that something may have happened differently if you are undoing an assigning of a commander. But we'd also have to make sure that the instant that the player does take the crew into battle or does anything with it and like changes the skills, this refund option would go away. So there's much to design and think about that. So nothing I can share right now, but I'm just letting you know we'll look into it. We'll think about it.
All right, Mr. Bam, we have 5 minutes left. Do you think it's time to announce our winners here, or should we read another question or so? I'm excited to read these winners.
Okay, I know we have quite a few winners. We'll save some of these questions for like the upcoming Tuesday stream, and we have next Friday stream as well. And actually, KB or Tankz0rz, if you guys would, can you put into the chat the submission form where players can find where they can submit their own questions? We'll continue to collect them, add them to the list here, and we will be sure to answer questions when we can. Tankz0rz, otherwise, let's announce our winners.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and choose some winners here.
Let's start. Let's see. Let's save the Martyr for our final two winners. Let's start with who's our first two winners for WoT 3D Commander.
All right, so let's do it easy here then. Boom and boom. Go ahead and download these real quick. All right, we got our winners here. Our winners for WoT here are Wise Spark 744270. Congratulations, Wise Spark.
Congratulations.
And our second winner is Duke Nukem 928. Congratulations, Duke Nukem.
Duke Nukem. That takes me back.
Mm-hmm.
Great gamer tag name.
All right. What's next?
All right. 10 winners, each of them receiving 10 Sergeant War Chests.
All right. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go ahead and download these bad boys.
Durham 2456. Duke Nukem is my friend, and he is happy he won. Excellent. Thank you, Durham.
Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, cool. We got our winners here.
All right.
Our
100 Sergeant War Chests coming down. Coming out.
10 for
10
each.
per person.
All right, our first winner here is Motown Junk FC. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
We have Snowy 2. Congratulations. We have Missing a Phantom. We have The Silent Ghost. What is that for?
That's 4.
5 is Pickled Pilot 5.
Pickled Pilot.
I like that one, little tongue twister. 6 is CH Patient. 7 is Kills for Fun 777. Wow, I like this theme here. 8 is Dusko or Dusko. 9 is Magic Cactus 911. And 10 is Gur Noob Tube. So congratulations to all of you lucky tanker folk out there.
A lot of war chests.
That's a lot of war chests.
All right. Final two winners. Brand new Cold War German light tank, the Martyr VTS1. Who do we have, Tankz0rz?
1 and 2. We download some winners here. Please hold.
Downloading winners.
Alrighty. Making sure we have our winners. Silent Ghost, Missing Phantom. Okay. All right. Our winners here are Morthra.
Okay. Like Mothra?
Mothra. I like that one better. Sorry.
Congratulations.
And, congratulations. And our second winner is Krawali.
Durcrawl Raleigh.
I'm butchering your name, so I'm gonna go ahead and enter it in chat.
I don't see the winners. I rely on you. Not that I would probably pronounce it any better. Durcrawl Raleigh. Okay.
So congratulations
everyone.
to all of you lucky folk here. You'll be receiving all your goodies auto magically sometime next week or early next week. So go ahead and give that a little bit of time, and you should receive all of your good stuff. And if you don't, go ahead and ping me and we'll figure that out. Alrighty.
Fantastic.
I think that about wraps it up for this week, Mr. Ban. What do you think?
Yeah. Stay tuned. Keep an eye on our socials for lot more 10-year anniversary fun. And then this Tuesday's stream, hosted by T-Kane, will be an anniversary stream part 2 with a lot more fun and some various guests joining on stream as well.
Yeah, everyone should make sure to tune on by. It's going to be a fun little stream. So hope to see you all there on Tuesday. For those of you that are watching on Twitch, please go ahead and stick around. We're going to go ahead and raid one of our community contributors here. For everyone else, have a fantastic weekend. And we're going to go ahead and roll that trailer, that fancy little trailer that we had at the beginning again.
All right.
Let me go ahead and cue that right up. All right. We'll see you on the battlefield. Take care, everyone.
Thank you, everybody. Take care.
Bye-bye.